Hi, good morning, boys and girls. We're right in Thanksgiving week. Uh, we're getting ready to do a little drift. What we're going to do today, we're going to do that old 5-pole drift. Trying to get some things moved out of the way here. The boat a little disorganized here. But anyhow, we're going to do a 5-pole drift. I'm not going to fool with planer boards through this area. You can get hung up quite a bit down through here. And what we're doing is fishing the channel ledge that's on the bank line. This channel runs right next to the bank. And most everybody goes to the outside. This old school fella here likes going to the inside sometimes. You never know what might be laying there. But anyhow, we've caught fish going down through here and can get hung up quite a bit. But I guess that's why the fish are here, because there's a lot of structure. So we're gonna get some weights on these poles and get some bait cut up and get started. Y'all come along. It's gonna be a pretty day. Sun's bright. Supposed to warm up to about 65 degrees. And we got a big change in the weather coming. Should start sometime tomorrow, probably late tomorrow night. So we're gonna give it a try. Get this old bait cut up. What we're gonna do, I'll cut this one here into a fillets. Cut the head off and cut 2 fillets. Then I'm gonna get another one and we're gonna cut the head off it and then cut it into chunks. If I can get this old dull knife to cut it. My cutting this morning ain't hitting on much. Alright. Let's see if we can get us another one here and get it cut up. Get started. Feeling very confident we're gonna get a fish today. I know there's some bait in this tank. There he is. May not be a whole lot in this tank, but there's supposed to be some bait in there. Go catch some more bait. Right, I'm gonna cut this one a little bit smaller chunks. Leave that old tail part. I don't think. Let's get some weights on here first. There's my old weight right there. Put it on the old 3-way. I can get it on now. There we go. I started to anchor down and fish. I said, well, rode over a little area and didn't see anything. So we're gonna do a 5-hole drill, cover some areas, see if we just can't find one like that. Oh, 5-hole drill. Like I've said many a times, a lot of folks wouldn't do it, but I do. I'm old school. I've caught a lot of fish this way. And that's what it's all about, is catching a fish. That's what we're here for. To catch a fish. We ain't got fish the last few days. I don't know if that's coming. They're still pulling. Yeah, I think they're still pulling water. Got a lot of trash going that way. They were supposed to shut it off at 8 o'clock, but looks like they're still moving a little bit. That'd be a good thing for us. All right. Go head piece on. Another head piece. Body chunk. Another body chunk. We're going to put these flat pieces on this one. We'll start that one. They're moving some water. That is a good thing for us. All right. Maybe it'll make the fish bite. I told Big Bubba New I was going to take this rod right here. It's a new rod. It's one of them Carabine, I guess I'm pronouncing that right, Gremlin rods. I was going to break it in on a big one to get it trained to catch big ones. Let's hope that happens. Down to a little bit different lengths. All right, let's get that trolling motor turned on. Get it out of spot lock. Get it moving. All right. We're on the happy trail now. 42 foot of water. Water temperature looks to be 54 degrees. A little cool. We got things going on. Hope everybody's getting ready for Turkey Day. It's not far off. And we have finished shoe boxes at church. They'll be on their way to Charlotte this morning. The truck's supposed to be there to pick them up and take them home. So our part is done. It's been a hard few days, but it's also been enjoyable somewhat too. So a learning experience. All right, we're moving 0.4. That's about a good speed for this time of the year. Anywhere from 0.3 to 0.5. Now, if we can get old kitty cat to come along and want a bite. All right, boys and girls, we had our first bite. He hit it hard too, and thought we were gonna get one there, and he let go of it. He put a bend in that rod. That's like a good fish. But you know, we don't have the best conditions today. Got a south to southeast wind. And it's been my past experience when you got a south to southeast wind, don't expect a whole lot. Then sort of cloudy with sun in and out. But we're gonna make the best of it. Like they've stopped pulling water or generating power, however how you want to look at it. So that's going to have an effect too. But maybe something will come along. Maybe something unexpected. Been quiet out here this morning. Hadn't seen but one boat. I didn't get my coffee to bring with me this morning, so we bottle of water. And don't forget about our let me get the thing here. Do a little see it right this minute, but don't forget about your Braverly products. Hey, I have a Black Friday sale. All you have to do is go onto the website or contact my wife. She can get you all set up. She was pretty excited about having a Black Friday sale. They're good products. I use them every day myself, every day. And it has made a tremendous difference too. It's not a cure-all, but it helps. One thing that I can really like about it is my hair was thinning very rapidly. But since I started taking some of the products, that has changed. I can tell a big difference. My hair has got thicker, feels better. Just to touch it is better. It's got a lot thicker. And I've always had oily hair and it don't seem as oily now. Anyhow, Braverly. I hope I'm saying that right. Usually pick up a fish right along in here. It's a good spot here. It's also a good spot to get hung up. Put out a drift sock, slow down the boat. The boat got moving too fast, so we had to put out a drift sock. Sure hasn't been too much fish activity on that screen down there. The old Garmin. I think nothing doesn't change, and it might change on us a little bit, but the plan is to smoke a turkey tomorrow. We had a friend to pass away, and don't know all the details yet on what's going to take place, so that may change. Anyhow, plan to smoke a turkey tomorrow. Get ready. I'm supposed to batten down the hatches because we got some cold weather coming. Get a few things took care of in the garden. Cabbage head is ready to cut. We're gonna have it for Thanksgiving. We got some cauliflower that's just about ready. Probably, I hadn't checked it in a couple of days, so it may be ready. Fish, where you at? Sure was hoping you'd be laying right here. It's usually a good wintertime spot to pick up a big one. Springtime too. All right, boys and girls, I guess we'll be back if something comes along. No need of spinning wheels on this camera here, and it's no fishing. All right, boys and girls, we're back again. Got another one. See that? Raise that up just a little bit there. You know, about the same size. Everything out here on this flat looks like they're about the same size. At 8 to 12 pound range. This is on one of them gremlin rods, carabine rod, whatever how you want to pronounce that. It's still a Mad Cat rod. Pretty good fish. That's about a 12-pound fish there. About a 12-pound fish. Yeah, we're getting another bite again. Get another bite on that graffiti rod. Well, let's get this one took care of. Get him up there where y'all can see him. Oh yes, yes, yes. Yeah, they're all about the same size. Probably 10 pounds. Thought first maybe 12, but nah, probably 10. That's about what it is, about 10 pounds. All right. right, going back. Adios, amigo. Well. Let's see if we can salvage this piece of bait here. Maybe we'll get one more fish out of it. Maybe. See what we can do. We're about to come to the end of this drift anyhow. Not much more. I'm wondering here, today's topic's gonna be, have you been good or bad this year? Are you on the naughty list or are you on the good list for Santa Claus? Seen some guys been posting, getting new rods, getting early Christmas presents. New rod and reels. Leave me a comment where you're at. Whether you're on the good list or the naughty list. And don't forget, Black Friday sales. Waverly products. It's been a good day. It started out rough. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I was beginning to wonder if we was gonna catch fish, but we have caught several. We're in the neighborhood of about 10 or 12 fish now. Not a bad day. We hadn't had no monsters. And I don't think we've had a dink neither. I mean, anything under 5 pounds would be a dink on my. But hey, I'd take a 5 pounder. The way it was starting this morning, we done a long drift, and got one bite. Up, what we got there? Trying to hang on bottom. We're dropping off into the main channel now. We done got to the other side of the lake. We're gonna let these drop off in that channel and see what happens. Gotta hydrate there. I hope all of y'all have a good turkey day. Got a good one planned. Friends coming over. Everybody, while you getting ready to sit down and eat Thursday, give the Lord a thanks. Thank Him dearly. Because without Him, you wouldn't have it. As the Bible says, he is the Alpha and the Omega. I'll be back. Hopefully, we're gonna go find some bait. All right, boys and girls, we're back. Got another one. Pulling good. He's pulling good. I don't think he's that big, but he's pulling good. Like he done got. Oh, all right, came out of it. Don't say he done got that other line. Making a lot of fuss, I can tell you that. Be no bigger than what he is. Get him here in the boat where y'all can see him. Beating his head against the ladder of the boat. Might be the biggest one of the day. Pretty sure of that. Good fish. Long. Oh, long fish. Fishy, fishy. Oh, fishy, fishy. Alright, alright. Where you going? Right. Look at that, boys and girls. I think we're gonna weigh this one just to see what it weighs. I say 15 and a half. Get the scales here. Oh, Mad Cat scale. Weigh about 14 pounds. Not a bad fish. But there we go. You'll let go, you can get in the water. There you go. Take off, boy. There he goes. There he goes. Uh-oh. Maybe he's taking off. Yeah, he's trying to get deeper. Look. Like he was a little dazed and confused there to start with, but he's gone. All right. You won't have to give CPR on him, whatever it is, mouth to mouth. No, ain't no way. All right. Pretty good scales there. Pretty good. All right. What we're doing, we changed up a little bit. John Bubba New brought me some bait. He happened to be riding by. I flagged him down. Got some bait from him. He said he had plenty. I grabbed a few from him. And we're I made some changes. Now we're drifting with the planer boards. We got 6 poles out now. 2 down the middle, 2 on each side. That was a pretty good fish. That's probably the biggest one of the day so far. And the bite has been a little bit slower now, which I'm not seeing as many fish neither. And we're not exactly in the area we was to start with. We've moved down a little bit on the flat. Maybe I should have stayed on that lower end. But all right, we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, boys and girls. Got another one. I don't let him get away. Like about that same size. Oh yeah, he's smaller than the last one, but it might be the smallest one of the day so far. Add that in there. So still good. Maybe 7-8 pound fish. to hit that little piece of yellow perch I had. That was the only one. I'll roll over. The people want to see you. I got somebody that wants to see you. See there? Up, 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 up. Got another one. Hey, hey. And even got that one in the water and got another one. Maybe we can get this one to the boat and we'll have a double. Don't seem like no big one. That's all right. We're catching fish. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter whether they're big or not. It just matters if you catch a fish, having a good time. That's about like the one laying in the boat. Close. Stay close. Right. That's the first one of the double. That's the second one of the double. All right. Adios, amigos. Adios. We'll catch you on the next. That was on the pink rod again too, the pink and the green. Everybody's probably thinking, why am I calling the color of the rods? Well, the back of this boat looks like a pack of Fruit Loops or Lifesavers. We have several different color rods. We got pink, we got green. We got one that looks like the rainbow. Got a black one. We'll just call the colors when we this bait again. That bait is shot. Hit that bait hard. All right, boys and girls, we'll be back in a minute. Let me get these poles out, and I'll let you know one another. All right, boys and girls, we're gonna wind this one down for today. It's been a good day. Started out a little slow, but it picked on up. We learned where fish were at. Out here on a flat and 30 foot of water. We can't complain. We probably caught 14, 15 altogether today, so it's been a good day. Nothing over 15 pounds. But the numbers have been here today, so we'll be okay. All right, hit all the bells and whistles and the like, the share, and all that good stuff, to subscribe. And remember, leave a comment, good or bad. It doesn't matter. If you don't like it, comment. If you do like it, comment. It all adds up. And remember, the 100 and 101 subscribers is going to get a dragon weight package. One for getting us to 100 and one for breaking the 100 subscribers. And we'll see you in the next one. All right, boys and girls, we're back. I have to wipe my face off. I was eating when this one bit. You know, everybody has to eat, even the old fishermen. Yeah, buddy. Ain't no big one, but all right. Let's behave out there. Behave. Like somebody's gonna let a balloon get away from them, flying through the sky, or a kite, or something of them. Coming this way too. Again, that might be somebody on a, there's no telling. That might be one of them hand glider things. But it sure got something dangling off the end of it. Sure does. Now folks, I want to show y'all something. This is how you get a hook in your hand. If I can, if you see there's the hook. It's done come through the top of his head there. And hook right back into him. Them super Kel hooks that do that. They go right through the top of the head or the bottom of the mouth and come out. You have to watch that, because he gets to slinging it around. He'll sling it right into you. That's somebody hang gliding. All right, let's get this hook out of him and get him back. It's about a 10-pound fish. All right, boys and girls, there's that fish that had the hook coming through the top of his head and done hooked back into him. The best thing to do on that situation is just to cut that leader line and pull that line back through. Don't try to get the hook back through, because you don't want a hook in your hand. And he gets to flopping, he'll sling that hook every which way. All right. Adios, amigos. Maybe I'll get to finish my lunch one day. I may be through with it now. Alright. Gotta make a quick repair of this leader line here. Won't take but just a minute. And for the ones, that's one of the hooks I'm using today. That's a number 10 Kahle hook. Some of them are number 8s. And I do have a few circle hooks on some of them. When I made up some new rigs, I used up the circle hooks I had laying around for the last few years. Get them out of the way. So, good to go. Get this hook tied. Somebody's having a good time flying over Lake Gadsden on one of them hand gliders. First time I seen the hand glider out here on Lake Gadsden. Get this hook tied properly. All right. Now, if we got any bait, that's going to be the question. We may have to go find some more bait. There's one more. We'll put him on there. See what happens. Must be yellow perch. Oh, must be yellow perch. Cut him a little bit where he'll bleed. Leave that old good scent trail. There he goes. All right. to reuse that piece again. All right, boys and girls, we'll get back with you in just a few minutes. All right, boys and girls, it took a little while to get back to you, but we got one on this old graffiti rod, the 3-colored rod. They pull good on this rod. This rod has some good action to it. The Fish Fun reel or Fish'em reel or one of the Chaoses. This fish might be a little bit bigger than what we've been catching. Might be. The thing about it is I got one piece of little bait left. We're gonna have to, if we're gonna stay out here, we're gonna have to go find some more bait. He ain't no bigger fish. Oh, shoot. He just came off right here at the boat. That's 2 today. Just came off right here at the boat. That's all right. I know y'all didn't get to see him, but I did. And he let go of that circle hook right here at the boat. But we'll be back. All right, boys and girls, we're back. Quick. Old pink rod got a bend in it. I don't mess around and left some slack getting that line to lose it. Ain't even got the other one baited up yet. Just getting ready to bait it. All right. See what we got going on here. Oh, it done got tangled up in that one. Maybe it come out of it. Oh yeah. Ah. Oh yeah. Ain't nothing but a little dink. Well, maybe about the size of the last one. Close. There we go. Probably 8-10 pounds. Somewhere in that neighborhood. We'll take it. The report I'm getting, beggars can't be choosy today. Not biting good. Another one, boys and girls. All right. It covered with a little mud, not quite as bad as that other one, but all right, let's get some bait on these poles. Get some bait. What you gotta have if you're gonna catch a fish is bait. Just line that line up good, I know that. I'm gonna save that overhead just in case we need it. Put a fresh piece on. We got slime all the way up here. Woo! Everywhere. know what? I'm gonna try that flat one more time. One more time. Oh, there we go. Hope I didn't sling it off. All right. Got lunch cooking. We're in good shape. Good shape. Everybody calling, wanting to know where the fish was at. I'm like them. I'm wondering too. Everybody's talking about where the bait's at. Well, that's probably where the fish is at, playing with the bait. There's some out on here on this flat though, because I rode over this flat. They're scattered about. It's just going to take going over this flat probably a couple times and picking up a few. Probably not going to be big ones, but hey, you got to take what you can get. And I done made one drift probably a half-mile long and got one bite. So it done warmed up out here, I know. Was a little cool. I done had to come out of my hoodie. All right, we'll be back. All right, boys and girls, we're back. We're back again. Like we got another one. The old pink rod again. Old pink rod gives double duty some days. Let's tilt that up a little bit. There we go. Looks to be about the same size fish. Looks to be same size. Talking to me. Already talking to me and ain't got in the boat. Just let me go, let me go. Uh-huh. Oh, this one might be 1 or 2 pounds bigger. Maybe. A little bit bigger. Oh, oh, oh. See here, boys and girls. We got another one. Got another one. Got one over here. There we go. Got a double going on. All right. What we need is a double. Just that trolling motor a little bit. Hey, they ain't no big fish. They fun to catch. They are fun. Especially when the old big one don't want to bite. Who knows? There might be a big one laying out here. All right. Coming in. Well, they look like twins. They're pretty close. Pretty close. All right. We got one that's a little bit bigger than the other one. Open that mouth. Fires are right in the way. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. All right, trolling motor, what are you doing? Trying to turn the boat. Don't need no boat turning. All right. That was an easy one. Let's get this camera turned back here. Down a little bit. There we go. Woo, that joker's slimy. Slimy. That's a good fish there. That's probably, I'd say 12 to 14 pounds. They're getting a little bit bigger. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. All right, let go. Go back and tell your mama to come here. That I want to talk to your mama. Be nice to talk to his mama. With her on the end of a rod and reel. Right. There's the other one. Almost same size. A little bit different. But, hey, we'll take them. We'll take them. That one told me he's going to go and tell his mama that I caught him. Because he sure was talking. Whatever that catfish language says. I wish I knew. All right. Get some poles baited up again. Get them out. Ain't gonna catch no fish laying here in the bottom of the boat. No, they're not. Time to see if we can find another piece of bait. All right. We got everything we've been using this morning was a perch. Now we're going to use a brim. See what happens. Almost getting time to eat lunch. If the fish let us. Keep having doubles. Lunch I might have to wait. And we're not pulling planer boards on my old 5-pole drift, what I call it. All you're doing is putting a lot of bait in a small area. Works pretty good at times. But all right, we'll be coming back with or without a fish. All right, boys and girls, if they hadn't came off, we got a double again. One of them may have come off. He ain't pulling on that rod. But we got this one on the pink rod again. Oh, pink rod. Uh-oh, get away from the motor. How do you do that? Get away from that motor. I'm trying to stay around that motor. He wasn't hooked good, boys and girls. Just had his skin and he came off. All right. Let's see if this one's still on there. Oh yeah, he's still on there. And I bet you anything, he's done tangled up at least one line, if not two. That's all right. Maybe he came out of it. Maybe we got lucky. No, we didn't get that one. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Fish is still on there too. Oh yeah, look at here, we're gonna have a triple. All right. All right. Ooh, what a mess. What a mess. Why'd you have to do that? Just in your nature, ain't it? Just in your nature to make a mess. That's all right. That's all right. Got it. Got it. There you go, boys and girls. Let's see about this other one. Well, he tangles up in these lines too. Oh, it came off. Ah. Came off. Well, we had a double at least. Hoping for a triple. Would like to have a triple. It's been a while since we had a triple. All right. Damn. See what we got here. See if I can't make quick work of it. Let's get rid of the hook. Get rid of the cork. There we go. We'll roll them up. Do it again. Yeah, we got a mess. We got a mess, boys and girls. We'll be back with you. This might take a while.